Live in the MCG studios, located in the undershaft of Florida, but popular in Ghana. Welcome to the Potluck Podcast. So come join us and have some fun.
Well, hello, and welcome to the show. I'm Grabo, and welcome to the Potluck Podcast, where we play all kinds of games, play some tunes, talk current events, as well as some historical stuff. And if you're listening to this podcast somewhere other than on Podbean, well, man, you got to get with the program. If you're listening to us like on iTunes or PodSpider, or give us a shout at potluckbrothers@yahoo.com. And then come join us every Wednesday night on Podbean, on the Podbean platform. Yes, from 7 to 9, that's when we do it. It's 7 o'clock right about now, a little after. And for those listening to the live show, feel free to mingle with us during the live show. Of course, the more the merrier, especially when we're playing our signature series trivia games that happens throughout the evening. And what's even better, right now, we're even creating more fun and wacky things to do for all of our listeners, stuff that no one else does, because that's what we do. And we've done that for over 20 years. That's why we keep doing it, so we can become famous again. But until that happens, well, on with the show. Today just happens to be October the 12th, the 285th day in the Gregorian calendar. And on this day, 51 people were killed after a truck veered off a cliff in Peru. Also today in history, Japan's former Prime Minister Tanaka Katsue was found guilty of taking $2 million bribe from the Lockheed Corporation. The damn corporations trying to buy into everything. Also, today in history, a huge forest fire killed 453 people in Minnesota. Also, famous birthdays today include Luciano Pavarotti, Hugh Jackman, Hunger Games star Josh Hutcherson, track and field star Marion Jones, and Instagram influencer Dasha Taran. Yes, Dasha Taran, which really doesn't seem like much of a talent being an influencer on Instagram, but she's cute and she's famous. Also, speaking of influencing, today just happens to be, all right, people, I hate stupid people. That's not, that is just that's a fact. I just don't like them. And I hate people who are influencing others and they're idiots. And it just really ticks me off. And this next thing really ticks me off. A lot of my things I get are from the National Today's website for this opening segment. And some of these writers, I have to say, are complete freaking idiots. So today just happens to be National Free Thought Day. Free thought being one word, not two words like in a dictionary or prior to the CERN plant's experimentations. Free thought here is one word. But Free Thought Day seems to be like National Today's website, like revolutionary understandings of celebrating things like free thought, like, and I will quote here, famous persons such as Einstein, Newton, Da Vinci, Galileo, Jesus, and many more were ostracized, penalized, and even executed because the majority did not agree with their thinking. Somewhat true. But National Free Thought One Word Day cultivates an environment of understanding and freedom. Period. Which is not an actual sentence. There's no structure. Which tells me that whoever physically wrote for this website's National Free Thought One Word Day is an idiot. Fire them immediately. We do not need anyone with the intelligence of a flea found in the shit stains of some homeless guy's underwear dictating or influencing the future of the human race. And my thought is, on National Free Thought Day, that these people should either read a book or end their cultivated, unimaginative life immediately. And that's just my thought on National Free Thought One Word Day. Hey, on a good note, today is also National Coaches Day. So if you're an athlete, give your coach some appreciation. Seriously. No, not the Sandusky way or the recent Tiffany Strauss-Gordon or Tyler Regan way, but in a way that says, hey, you're a good coach. Thank you for showing me some fundamentals, and not only in athleticism, but showing me how to structure and my well-being through a well-balanced athletic game. like we do here on our well-balanced broadcast. And thanks, Coach, for not porking me in the butthole. Hey, can you tell I'm in a mood today? Yes, I am. Other holidays today include National Farmers Day. So show your appreciation to all the farmers everywhere who work tirelessly to feed us year round. No questions, they rule. They plow and sow, and we just reap, so give them the appreciation that they deserve. Speaking of, it's National Pet Obesity Day. Yes, pets come in all shapes and sizes, but them fat ones need to be regulated, and regulate their intake and start exercising. Yes, take your dog for a walk before it beefs out. Hey, speaking of, National Curves Day is also happening today. For those who celebrate and honor plus-size men and women from all over, today is the day to embrace those curves with confidence. Unless you're a pet, then you shame those damn owners. Also, it's Bring Your Teddy Bear to School Day. So anyone from grade 6 and up, we can officially make fun of you. Who made this holiday? Teddy Bear to School. Who made this holiday? Oh, the Ideal Toy Company, who created the term teddy bear, naming their stuffed animal bears after Theodore Roosevelt in 1903 because he refused to shoot a bear while on one of his expeditions. Okay, so today is Bring Your Bear to School Day, your teddy bear to school day, because Teddy Roosevelt was cool, and I stand corrected. Yes, I am big enough to say I was wrong. There you go. Hey, it's also Cultural Diversity Day, as we honor and celebrate cultures from all over the world, but we do that every day, don't we? So this day really isn't any different as we celebrate cultures on Cultural Diversity Day. Speaking of diversity, let's throw a bunch of stuff in a pot and make some gumbo on National Gumbo Day. Who doesn't love gumbo? Heck, I could always go for some gumbo. And you could say to me, hey, Grabbo. And I'd be like, yo, sup? And you'd be like, hey, gumbo Grabbo? And I'd be like, hell yeah, give Grabbo some of that gumbo on National Gumbo Day. And for those of you who don't know, it is also National Pulled Pork Day. We all like pulled pork too. We don't want to leave you out, Porky. It's just that you're not gumbo. All right, folks, it's a little bit after 7, about 8 after 7. Let's see who's with us tonight. Well, it looks like Kota Senpai is with us. Yay. How about that? Bob, damn it, I hear you, and I hear you're smoking your mouth.
Yeah, I'm here. What?
I'm a bit, Just Rose. Just Rose is with us.
Just Rose. Hi, Rose.
Yes.
I'm a bit verklempt today.
You're verklempt.
Yeah.
I'm verklempt too, man.
Coughing at work. Everybody's yelling at me.
Oh, Jesus. Why are they yelling at you?
Because I'm coughing. They're like, you sound like an old man. Go home.
Well, did you go home?
No.
No? You didn't
and
go
everybody
home?
I talk to, they're like, oh, my God, are you sick? I'm like, no, I was sick last week. This is the leftovers.
This is different.
This is the leftovers.
Ah, okay.
See, I got the flu, and then I got my flu shot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because that apparently is the correct order to do things.
Is it? Is it really?
No, not at all. The thing is, I walked in, I had my form filled out. I was like, should I really do this? I mean, I just had I had a temperature of 102 last Friday. And they were like, well, this could be a different strain, so maybe it's a good idea. I'm like,
oh, my God.
Fine. All right. Go ahead.
Things might not be working correctly for me. In case you hear... If I cut out all of a sudden, it's not my fault. Honestly, it isn't. Things just aren't working correctly for me.
You had
today.
Your power go out yesterday, didn't you?
My power goes out intermittently. My power lines. I drove around the block. I drove around the block earlier today, and our power lines are like down. They just kind of like pushed them to the side, nice. and so they're not
we'll just zip tie that. Yeah,
they're not on telephone poles per se,
We'll just zip tie that together and put some
Yes,
yellow
yes,
tape on it.
That
Don't
is
go
how
near
our
there.
power lines are. They're in the trees. Some are like 6 feet off the ground. Some are 10 feet off the ground. But just as long as they're off the roadways. Now, last night, someone, probably a freaking snowbird, hit a telephone pole.
I'll move this,
and it
hit
knocked
a telephone
off,
pole.
it grazed one of the lines, and we were down for the entire night.
Yeah,
because people, we just had a hurricane. Stay the fuck home.
Yeah, if you tuned in last week,
just stay home.
Tune in.
But no, they have to move down here this week.
So it's not just me that has noticed that since the hurricane, people are driving exceptionally stupid.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Oh, that tree fell down. I should slow down because there's branches on the side of the road. Like, what do you, I've seen it. They hit their brakes for a tree that fell over. Like, it's there.
It's
like,
beyond.
What are you doing? You're just slowing down because that tree's fell, on its side.
Well, here in Northport, it's
been
time.
A week.
It's time. It's been 2 weeks. Today is 2 weeks.
You're right.
Since the hurricane. It is 2 weeks since the hurricane, and we are still going through it. There's the aftermath is uncanny. I mean, there's
all the
houses.
FPL trucks have left.
No, they haven't.
They've left here. They're not staged up over at the baseball field. A
friend of ours just got into a serious accident from an FPL truck that ran into the back of his truck and nearly killed him. 2 days ago. So they're not gone yet.
That's terrible.
They're not gone yet.
But you know what? You can sue them.
Shit.
I'd sue the shit out of them.
Right. But there still are houses that are on top of other houses in certain neighborhoods. They're not coming down yet. They don't miraculously go back to where they were.
No.
Just because it's no longer an issue on the Weather Channel doesn't mean it's no longer an issue.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And there's just, and as here's another stupid moment here.
Okay.
I was telling you earlier, if you've listened to the beginning of the podcast of the 1 word of National Free Thought Day. It's not 2 words. It's 1 word. Free thought. Free thought is 1 word now.
It seems Orwellian, doesn't it?
I don't know.
1984.
But according to the New York Times best-selling author Maria Forello, she says...
I love her.
Yeah, exactly. We all know her. She says, by saying the words, everything is figure-outable being 1 word, it will make your life a lot easier. Figure-outable. I'm going to spell it out. As I'm typing it, Figure.
She's somebody who didn't realize that English was figure-outable.
Able.
I'm sure there's a word.
Figure-outable. Everything.
I'm sure there's an appropriate, actual, usable word that means that.
Not according to me. Everything is figure-outable, according to this lady, and when I found this out by pumping my gas and watching the beautiful what's her name, Maria Fura, what the hell's her name? She used to be on MTV. Maria Funos. I don't know. She's on the little screen
at the gas pump.
And she was one of the I hate them too, but she's one of the models that was on like the 2nd or 3rd wave of MTV VJs. And Maria Fuentes. That's it. Okay. Maria Fuentes.
Good. So you were pumping gas. Maria Fuentes came on and
she says that I did. She doesn't have boobs. She's just very good looking. She's the number 1. She recommends that you say everything is figure-outable because Maria Forello, who has a number 1 best-time-selling author book, says that if you say everything is figure-outable, you will figure anything out. So figure outable is also one of those words that has come about since the CERN plant has created.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't think a CERN plant? It's not. They didn't figure
I
outable
just think
that?
it's de-evolution.
De-evolution.
It really is. Devo nailed it so long ago.
Devo. Oh yes.
De-evolution
Devo.
is a real thing.
Devo is real.
We all devolve to the lowest form.
Yes. Devo is real. And and it's happening. It's happening in front of our eyes when people start saying figure outable and free thought as one word, not two words, one word. And figure out is one word. You don't able that. That's just, you just figure it out. I'm sorry. It really irks me as an English speaking human that these people are saying these things and they're actually creating words that's a poopy.
I don't think I could even calculate or resolve a word like figure outable.
I don't know. There
was a joke there, Steve.
It is. There is a yes.
I calculate or resolve.
Yes.
Figure outable.
Sons of bitches.
You sons of bitches.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Where are we going with this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
it's National Farmers Day.
Oh, hey, Eric's asked us if we are in the studio this week. I am back in the studio.
I am.
Yes, Bob is there.
We never left.
Bob is here, and
well, I'm not there. I'm here.
You're there. Yes, you are home. You are in your house. I am in my house, and we are there.
We are in our respective cages.
What the fuck is that?
Yes, we are. Yes, where in the world is Tony? Tony is on his way. He just texted me. And because we were a few seconds late because my sound wasn't working, and
when I think this thing is beeping, when I bring up Podbean, and this happens more often than not, right? And let's say it's 5 minutes to 7.
Okay.
Right. I'll click on Potluck.
Okay.
I'm following. I click on it, and I wait for it to go live. And you're already live, and it doesn't show me that you've gone live. I have to
really?
Back. I have to go back to the beginning and then click on you again, and then it shows them you're live.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the thing. I'm waiting for it to go live, but
it's not.
It doesn't show me, and I'm like, what's going on?
You have to.
And then
figure
I miss
outable,
half
man.
of what today is.
You have to be figure outable. It's all figure outable.
Yeah. Here's this. Oh, my fucking speaker stopped working.
Exactly.
Fuck you, then.
It's happening right now.
No,
it's exactly what happened to me. Why we didn't start it late?
It's because the Bluetooth speaker, if I'm not actively using it, it disconnects. It's just the way it works. And I had that queued up and ready.
Oh.
Fuck it.
Ooh-wee.
Okay. Radio Parlance, Howell, welcome to the show. Eric, welcome to the show.
Other than people slowing down for toppled over trees, everything okay with you? I mean,
no.
I mean, your shade tree is gone. We have to have a moment of silence for your shade tree.
Oh my gosh, my shade tree is gone.
One wall of your fence looks like it was standing.
Half of one of my walls of my fence is still standing.
Yeah.
There's pieces of fence all over the place. The electric is intermittent. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off.
Understandable.
If I accidentally just shut off in the middle of this program tonight, it's because I no longer have power. But it's the aftermath. The aftermath of a hurricane.
Yeah,
is
all things being equal, the water didn't reach your cars, did it?
It reached the cars. It didn't go into the cars, and it did not go into the house.
It just went up the tires.
It went up on the tires and
reached the axle.
Yes,
okay.
yes. And
Well,
when
that's
we
close, man.
when
That's
we
as close as you want to get. Like, oh, shit.
I had to go to the doctor's today.
Yeah.
I normally go to the chiropractor, because my job is I have to
Yeah, I
get my back
understand.
cracked.
Yeah.
So, but I had lost my hearing during this ordeal in one of my ears, in my right ear,
Mhm.
and for a producer, that is that's
It's,
worse than death. Actually,
well,
it really
losing
is.
it in both ears would be pretty bad.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because I'm listening to everything in mono right now, and it's kind of tough. But what happened was when we had to evacuate, I had to swim in flooded waters, and according to my doctor, I must have gotten some kind of.
You got the brain amoeba.
I did not get the brain amoeba. At least
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
did.
I don't hope I. I hope I didn't, because
Well,
then I won't be here next week.
That's why it's figure-outable.
It's figure out. Jesus Christ! But yeah. So
But she
what?
thinks you got like an infection in your ear.
Yeah, she thinks it's not viral. It's
Bacterial.
and so
She give you a penicillin shot in the ass, or do you got to
no,
take
she
pills?
gave me some kind of med pack and a bunch of drops to put in my ear, and so we'll see what happens. But it does hurt from time to time. It's like a little pinprick in my ear.
Yeah,
But
you
she
were having that
said,
trouble last week.
yes, yeah, it started last week. It started right after the swim, like a day
Mhm.
after, and yeah, so that was kind of yeah. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it.
Ooh wee.
But you know what?
Before this is over, you're gonna be real sick of that phrase.
I already am. But you know what? All things considered, there's probably some neighbors very close to you have lost everything.
Yes.
you
Yes.
know? So
Yeah.
and I know when you guys were here last week,
yes.
Saturday had to be horrible. It just had to be. I can't imagine, because you had no way of knowing. Like, is that water gonna go up and up and up? Are you gonna?
Yeah, we had no way.
That had to be terrifying.
It was. It
you
was.
know?
I mean, would all of my equipment here? Would the studio be here this week?
It would be
exactly.
there. It'd be very
exactly
smelly.
Like Eric's like, are you back in the studio this week? Well, we are very lucky to have a studio to come back to.
Yeah.
Is what
I'm sure it would still be there. It'd just be full of mold and stink and I'm serious. I read that article, like what to do after your house floods, and it's like, well, tear out all the carpets and cut the walls. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do that kind of work. It's details.
I don't want to do that work. No, I have friends that are going to need to do that.
Yeah,
I have my friend Val, who has been on this show in the past.
So
her house had a foot and a half of water in it.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, Steve, is count your blessings. I mean, you made it through it. I mean, you lost your fence, you lost your tree, and you got power issues. But you know what? You got internet because you have Starlink. You're one of the fortunate people on your blog.
Yes.
You might not have the satellite TV, but you can stream stuff from your TV.
Yes. I'm probably only on my block because of Starlink.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's plug and play, people. I suggest you get it. It's better than your average bear.
It's better than anything else that's
around right now.
I mean, I don't know about the fixed T-Mobile home internet. The wireless
it's still that's what Omar had. It's just kind of like
still rolling out
hotspots. It's kind of like hotspots.
Well, yeah, in your area it's hotspots, but the 5G they haven't rolled that out in your area yet.
I don't know what Omar's got, but he said he had 5G stuff going on, but he had to use his buddy's address because it says it's no longer here in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
And so his buddy
really isn't, and that's why it sucked.
And his buddy's across the street, across I-75. He used his address and then just brought it over to his house, and it worked. So that's just so freaking weird how it is here in Florida. You know, it's not available in your neighborhood, but the neighbors next door, 2 blocks down the street, it's available to them. It's just.
Well, actually, if you look at the Starlink availability map, your house is literally like the street next to Omar's house. That is where the cell ends. That is where the hexagon little
Seriously?
square, that's where it ends.
Do you think it's because of me?
No.
Because I inquired on it and they went to my house and then they stopped it?
No.
Okay.
It's just the way it is. It's just the way the radio beams work.
What the fuck?
It's just funny. Like on the map, they the way they draw it.
Oh my God.
They're not physically a fucking hexagon. But it's just funny that if you look on the map, you are like literally like that street is where the line is.
Oh my God. So anyway, I don't know. Do we have this or that?
We certainly do.
We do.
Absolutely.
No shit. We have a this or that. Let's get back to reality, Bob. It's 7:30.
All right. Yeah.
Let's get back to it. It's reality.
Because I'm mad about this one.
Okay. Here we go.
This or that.
You're mad.
This or
I'm
that.
mad.
Is it about new words people are creating?
No.
What?
What is it?
You were here last week. You were here when I was sick. You heard me coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing and hacking into a bucket and coughing.
Yes, I did hear that.
For days.
Yes.
For days. And I'm still coughing. So I bought this fucking Mucinex DM Max, Fast Max. It's $14 goddamn a bottle, Steve.
Mucinex what?
Mucinex Fast Max DM Max. It's like the top of the line Mucinex shit you can buy at $14 for 6 fluid ounces. 6 ounces.
Wow.
$14 for 6.
Wow. That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of money for a little spooge.
And you know what?
Huh.
I still fucking cough. It pisses me off. I've been taking this shit every 4 hours at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock at the top of the hour, remind me to take my.
All right, you got a half hour. You got a half hour.
So
to
I want to know
the other 3 ounces of your 6 ounce max.
Right.
Okay.
Mucinex, because I bought this shit. I'm thinking, well, I got to go beyond Robitussin. No, this shit ain't no better than Robitussin.
All right.
So there you go. Robitussin or Mucinex. I ain't buying this shit again. I'm going back to Robodose. Might as well see shit,
All right. So tonight's this or that is Mucinex Fast Max DM Max, $14 for 6 ounces, or Robitussin.
Really, just Mucinex or Robitussin.
Oh, okay.
What kind of cough medicine anyway?
Okay.
I'm kind of, and you know what? It doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste good. It's not like that dime tap your mom used to give you when you were a kid.
Okay.
They should make that for adult strength. Adult strength dime tap because it tastes delicious.
Okay. So it's just Mucinex or Robitussin.
Right.
That is tonight's this or that.
I need some medical advice.
Medical advice. Radio Parleskew, Rose, if you got us on here,
help me out.
Help Bob out.
Hear my voice.
Mucinex or Robitussin.
You see, I'm still.
Oh man.
Fuck.
That's just not good, man.
$14.
Yeah, that's just
cash money. $14 cash money.
Man.
Oh, fuck. There it is. You gotta stop with that guy.
Feels better.
Yeah.
With Mucinex or Robitussin?
What do you think? Have you ever used Mucinex?
I've used Mucinex.
They market the shit out of it.
I use Mucinex if for my chest colds.
Well, yeah.
I'll use Robitussin for a sore throat, or Vicks, NyQuil. I'll use NyQuil.
Oh,
What if
dude,
if
you
if
got
I'm
me
sick?
that orange Dayquil. You got me that orange Dayquil. I was fucking pissing orange for days. I thought I was dehydrated and shit. And it's like, no, it's a fucking
Really?
Dayquil made me pee orange.
What is that?
Jesus.
I was like, I'm not drinking enough water, and I'm chugging water, and it's like, man,
What?
He's still orange because of the Dayquil I was taking.
Oh my gosh. Are you sure? Because you have that red light in your toilet.
I'm sure in the
If you-
daytime,
when you pee
in the morning,
it's yellow, and that yellow and red turns orange.
No, I'm sure this was
Okay.
with the regular bathroom light on.
All right, I'm just saying,
That Dayquil
because it's
made
kind of creepy when you
pee
walk into a room and the toilet turns red. It's like demon toilet,
yes,
and
it's so it doesn't ruin your night vision, so you can go back to sleep.
that's why I use dark blue. It's not.
Well, then that turns your pee green.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not in normal light.
you just like it for the effect. It's green.
Oh no, I like it
But
because
no.
it turns because it's dark, and your light turns on automatically.
Mucinex or Robitussin? I'm going back to Robitussin.
Well, they're
Put
two
some
different.
Tussin-
I don't
put some
know
Tussin
what
on it.
the Mucinex Fast Max. I mean, that's really not
It's
for
the
sore
same
throat.
ingredients.
It's not for a sore throat though.
Hang on. Controls cough, relieves chest congestion, thins and loosens mucus, 4-hour dosing.
Yeah, that's for
what I
your
needed.
chest.
Right. That's what do you think I got?
I
I lay on my back, I hack up a freaking lung cookie.
A lung cookie. Wow.
In the morning,
Okay.
I take a
Welcome
shower,
to the
I
show.
spit out an oyster. It's terrible.
Oh my god.
Disgusting.
Just that's wow.
Dude.
I'm not
That's
feeling
very
good.
graphic, man. That's
I
very
know.
graphic. Very
That's
graphic.
why I paid $14 for a bottle of shit that don't work.
Oh,
Fatality.
Jesus. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
All right, so okay.
Can't erase that from your mind's eye,
This
can you?
this or that tonight is Mucinex or Robitussin. Man. For
I'm going
me,
back to
I
the
think they're
Tussin.
two different things.
They are the same active ingredient. Robitussin DM has the same thing.
Rose says if she would, if she could, she'd say Robitussin.
Right. Put some Tussin
She
on.
says she can't take either, but if she could, she'd take Robitussin. What do you take, Rose? What do you do? What do you do in situations like this?
Warm honey and rose hibiscus tea.
Well, that would go with Rose.
There you go.
But that's actually kind of what I'm sucking on right now. I'm honey lemon cough drops.
The Ricolas that you got me? I got them right here.
I had to get the family pack, so I got the generic.
Oh.
But yeah, we're just not as healthy as we used to be since this
It's not that.
hurricane.
We've been through a fucking hurricane. We're stressed.
We're stressed. We're
Our whole
waterlogged.
body is just in shock.
we're waterlogged. But yeah, so that's it. That's tonight's this or that, folks. And I will play it in.
This or that.
Tonight's this or that.
This
Mucinex or
that.
Robitussin. You let us know. We'll make a decision
This or that.
after we count up
This or
everything.
that.
What?
There
Can you
go.
hear me okay? Am I too
I
loud?
can hear you just fine.
Am I too loud? Okay, good.
I don't know. It's the volume knob. I can turn that up or down. Depends.
Oh, okay.
But
Bob
coming-
has a sinus infection.
I
Tony
don't have a
B.
sinus. It's not a sinus infection.
Tony
What
B's
is
in
it?
the house, folks. Tony
Tony
B.
Tony B's in the house.
Chest congestion.
Chest congestion.
Chest congestion. I'm awful clamped.
Oh my God.
For congestion, I would take Mucinex.
That's what I bought.
Mucinex.
Yeah, like when I quit smoking, and I would get the cough.
Yeah.
I would
That's
take
what it seems
Mucinex, and it broke it up.
Okay.
Yes. You don't
Yeah.
have near the episodes of phlegm removal you used to have.
But if I had a sore throat, I would take the Robitussin.
Oh yeah. All right.
I would.
All right.
So it's two different
What
things.
was that
for me.
spray? The sore throat spray that was like.
Oh yeah.
Was it Chloraseptic?
Chloraseptic.
You'd spray it, and then it's like you couldn't.
Cepacol.
No,
No, it's Chloraseptic.
Yeah.
Chloraseptic spray, and it would numb your throat.
Yeah, and your tongue, and you bite your lips and bleed.
Yes,
couldn't taste your dinner. It was terrible.
Oh, it's like Novocaine.
You felt better, but it's like I can't taste anything. I can't talk right.
Tony, it was like liquid menthol.
Yeah,
And it
my
would
mom
just-
used to work at the place. They would bottle it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bear aspirin.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. That was a good place to work.
It was.
It was supposed to be a good place to work.
Okay.
I worked there. It was boring.
I would imagine assembly or
Yeah.
assembly line or whatever it was.
Yeah, I had worked there briefly. Yeah, so of course I had every job.
You've done everything.
You have had
Because,
every job.
I've had every job. There isn't a job that I've not had.
You need to make a list.
Just name a job.
A skilled job you haven't had.
Just name a job. I've had one. I've had. If I didn't have that exact same one, I had something very similar that did the same thing.
Did you work in construction?
I did.
Were you a desk jockey ever?
A
Yes.
desk jockey plenty of times in several
you a
different positions. I've
Data
jockeyed.
entry.
I was data entry. That was my first job. I was just talking to Rose about that. I was working at the Daily News, Lebanon Daily News. One of my first jobs.
That's right. No, you worked at McDonald's.
I did work at McDonald's. That was my second first job.
Oh, it was the second. Okay.
Yeah, I would work both actually. I worked both at the same time in between semesters.
No, your first job was at the supermarket.
Yes, my real first job was at Wise Food Markets.
My real first job.
My
Did
real
they
first
arrest
job.
you for trespassing or something at one
No, that was
That
was
before
there.
I worked there.
It was not, but that wasn't when I worked there. That was before I worked there.
It was before we were.
Before I was underage.
You were
auditioning
out
for
later
that.
than you should have been.
I was
and the
pretending
cops were
to be some
happened to
kid.
see you in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
I was just
auditioning.
hanging out. We were going to Turkey Hill. It was that was the only place we knew that was open 24 hours at that time.
The cops
Oh,
were
it was
what are
24
you doing out?
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then police were like,
What are
guys
you
doing
kids
out?"
doing out this late?
We're like,
We're
"Going
We're
to
going to
Turkey
call your
Hill."
parents.
Well, how about we call your parents first, and then
Oh God, don't do that.
so,
They'll get upset.
yeah,
What were you, like 12 or something?
yeah, I think we were like 12,
Yeah.
11 or
Oh,
10.
were you there too,
little late
Bob?
for going for
No, Bob didn't want to go out. He
No,
was
fuck
chicken
that
shit.
shit.
Bob's smart. See
My
that?
dad would beat the fuck out of me.
Mhm.
I'm serious. We lived a block away from the police station. He goes, "I'll take you there myself."
Oh my Lord.
And he meant it. And I knew it.
Oh my god. Ah, dear God. Yeah, so that happened. So yeah. So tonight's This or That, Tony, is Mucinex or Robitussin. What do you think, buddy?
I'll do the expensive Mucinex. It's pretty effectual.
All right, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. I
So
bought
we got
this
two-
expensive stuff, and you can hear how well it's working.
You can
Yes.
tell
Gross.
2 for Mucinex, 1 for Tussin. Actually, 2 for Tussin, 2 for Mucinex. There we go. We tied it up.
Oh,
Just mix them.
Because
Stick out. Drink it.
yeah, Rose says the Tussin. Rose says the Tussin. And
the good
there you
stuff
go.
is the stuff the doctor gives you. The bottle with no label on it.
the bottle of
That's the good
the
stuff.
way it was.
Well, when I was a kid,
The way it was. The white
doctor
label.
would fill up the brown bottle with no label on it. Say, here you go.
Oh my
Give him this.
Oh my god. Oh, what Man, do you guys know how much of a good show we have are just about to have here?
No.
We got all kinds of
Tell
stuff.
me
We
about
have
it. We haven't played any games
we haven't other than this or that. We are about to play a shitload of games. Tony, do you have an ass-breaking news for tonight?
I have.
He has an ass-breaking news.
Some
We have a
Pennsylvania
special
Dutch stuff too, if you want it.
Oh, we have Pennsylvania Dutch stuff. We
Or,
also have
yeah.
a special poo corner to go with that. We have bullshit or not.
Okay.
What else do you have, Tony?
I was just chitter chatter, the usual fodder. Yeah.
Tonight's sound bites have to deal with storms because of the shit that we're going through and have been continuously going through for the last 2 weeks.
Indeed.
There's also Florida Man.
You're at your yeah, in the MC. Yes.
Yes, we are in the studio tonight as long as FPL lets us, because we never know when that power was just going to go out like that, I'll tell you, because that's been crazy. I also have a blooper here. I actually, tonight I have a blooper. Now, everyone knows that most people know that I pre-record some of the beginning. And this is the reason why.
Really?
This is the reason why I have a blooper here. And this was towards the end of the opening segment. And
they're always great.
And what's that?
They're always great.
This is what I was saying, and I had to cut this out. I was gonna just say I can't read, but I couldn't do it at all. Here it is. Grab some of that gumbo on National Gumbo Day, and it's National Pulled Pork Day too. We love pulled pork. We also love pulled pork. Oh my God, I can't talk. So that was that's my blooper for today.
I think you said we love porn.
That was awesome, dude.
Don't we?
Well, yeah.
Everyone loves porn. Who doesn't love porn? Yeah, so we also have storm bites tonight. Special poo corner. Might as well get started with. Let's just do this.
Bullshit or not?
Tony, you want to play bullshit or not?
I don't have a choice, do I?
Do you want to do it, Tony? You don't have to.
Let's do it.
So enthusiastic there.
Radio barbecue.
Like world's worst vacuum cleaner salesman. You don't want this, do you?
This thing sucks.
Yeah.
Do you really want this?
But my art is really cool, right? I will let you know if your art is cool.
As long as it's figure-outable. Tony.
It's figure-outable? Oh, my God.
It's distracting.
Oh, my God. All right, folks, here we go. Find the truth and not the bullshit. Here we go. You have two things here. Number one, alleged mugger is an actual kangaroo. A woman who called 911 to report a mugging vividly described the perpetrator to a police sketch artist, the larcenist kangaroo. Number two, reported burglary turns out to be a rogue squirrel. A woman who thought she heard an intruder. The intruder was correct. Police found a squirrel in her house and caught the critter red-handed. So which one is it? The mugger is a kangaroo, or the burglar is a rogue squirrel?
I'll go with the rogue squirrel.
Me too. Those little fuckers are sneaky.
It can be. Yeah, you're right.
Any other takers, folks? Any other takers? Actual squirrel kangaroo mugger or rogue squirrel as the burglar? Guys, you got it, buddy. You guys got it.
Hello, Just Rose.
The
They're after my
invading
nuts.
squirrels reel, as reported by the HuffPost on 2018, had happened. That actually happened.
We started too late.
We started too late?
I think we did.
Yeah, about 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there we go.
What do you know?
What do you know? We got stuff.
It's 7:48.
Yeah. Well, it is now. All right. Here we go. Keeping things moving. Find the truth, not the bullshits.
Bullshit!
Number 1. Dog smokes owner's pot. Teaches cat to play free jazz. Move over, stupid pet tricks. A standard poodle that got into an owner's stash of marijuana must have felt creative because he and his family cat began playing, quote unquote, several instruments, including a bass guitar.
No, man.
That was number 1. Number 2, a pig in Australia steals 18 beers from a camper, gets drunk, fights cow.
Yeah.
A feral pig with a drinking problem stole and consumed 18 beers, just enough to muster the courage to attack a cow.
Yeah,
that sounds like a Florida
sounds
Man
like a
episode.
pig.
That sounds like a Florida
pig
Man
do
episode.
shit like that, but not a poodle. You know, if it were a Labrador, if it were a Labrador baby, but you know, not a poodle. But a pig will do shit like that. They'll drink your beer, man. You got to watch out.
Agreed.
Tony's like, yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Oh,
The dog and
I
the cat
agree
playing
with
jazz
the
can't be a
panelists.
fucking brain. That's bullshit. It's the pig.
oh my God.
You know, the pig chased the cow around. Got drunk on that Pabst. No, wait, it was in Australia, right?
It was in Austria.
Probably got into the Fosters.
Australia. Oh yeah, the Fosters.
They don't drink Fosters in Australia.
Fosters.
They don't.
Lager.
No, they think it's garbage.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, our man, myth, and legend, Mr. Tony B, recently has created the scariest story ever told. And that is going to be broadcast on our platform here, but you have to be a subscriber in order to get it. And we're going to put that out just in time for Halloween. And I have to tell you, everybody, that Tony's Halloween stories that were on last year are one of the highest downloaded things on our entire platform. So make sure.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it.
You do not want to miss Tony's story. It's the scariest story ever told, and it's going to be on this show. We're going to put it on next week before Halloween. It'll probably be on not this weekend, but next weekend. So you have a full week to listen to it before the Halloween occurs. And but yeah, I got to tell you, his stories have the most downloaded ratings on
That is interesting.
The potluck.
People
Yes.
like a spooky story or being told a story, perhaps.
They absolutely do. I think Josephine was the number one. Well, no, I think it's the number 3 of all of our downloads for all of for the last 2.5 years.
Wow.
Josephine's like number 3 with as many downloads.
What? Just trying to keep putting out some kind of content.
I know, man. It's just awesome stuff, man. I got to tell you. And so the scariest story ever told is going to be happening not this weekend, but next weekend right here. And you have to be a subscriber in order to get it. So get on this potluck, get on the Podbean, become a subscriber, and you can actually get that story when it happens. And so there you go. All right. One more. We got one more.
Bullshit!
Planet bullshit. Okay. You can't have bullshit without a bandit, folks. Here we go. Which bandit is not bullshit? Oh, Jesus. Who is the Pink Lady Bandit? The Pink Lady Bandit. Is it a bank robber with pink hair? Is it a bank robber with pink nails? Or is it a bank robber with a pink handbag? Which one, folks, is the Pink Lady Bandit?
I'm gonna.
Rose says it's the pink handbag.
I think the pink hair.
The pink hair?
Hair?
I'll go with hair.
What do you say, Tony?
I like the handbag thing.
You like the handbag?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Tony and Rose, I believe you're correct. A pink handbag is the trademark of this feminine felon, according to
Couldn't she buy a new
NPR.org.
handbag with the money she stole?
I guess she did. Who knows? The pink handbag it is.
Stash it.
Wow. Rose, how did you know that? Oh, could it be
Psychic.
that
She's
just
a pink
Rose
handbag.
has the
The name
pink
is
handbag?
kind of like, has those kind
Used.
of name.
I don't
She
know.
could be a medium
Oh, wow.
or a small.
God love you, Tony. I love you, buddy. You are hilarious. I love it. Oh my God. Well, so there you go. That, folks, was
Bullshit or not?
bullshit or not. Thank God.
Doo-ba-doo.
Do-do-do. Woohoo. La-la. We got 6 minutes. Let's do something we haven't done in a while. How about it?
Okay.
Something epic, something crazy. And because I was pissed off because people cannot use words correctly, let's go to mumble fudge. I'm trying to do this live, folks.
Figure it out ability.
Figure out ability. Yes, we're going to do figure out ability. That is not
That's
a word.
not a real word.
That is not a real word. So please don't.
That doesn't
Okay.
count.
No.
But these words,
These words
real
are
words.
actually, yes, here we go.
Withal.
Withal, W-I-T-H-A-L, withal
Withal.
is of an adverb.
now I'm thinking, what the hell's an ad?
Withal.
Withal,
With everything?
with
that-
everything. With everything. That with all. That would be
Withal.
withal. Its origin is Middle English, 12th century.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like I'm kind of familiar with it, but I can't put my finger on it.
They don't have the wherewithal.
That's
Right.
it. You are using it
Right.
correctly. Tony, you are using
Right.
it correctly. That's how it is used, and I will use it in a sentence just to make sure, and to back up your usage. Anthony's new electric car is cheap to fuel and fast withal.
Fast.
The weather called for sunny skies, but it rained withal.
That just sounds weird.
It does sound weird, but it is correct. Correct English. As a matter of fact, Middle English, going back to the 12th century.
Sounds like a girl I know who is
See what I
named
mean? They were smarter back
Sleepwithal.
then.
Sleep withal.
I dated her.
You did date her.
Do you know her? I know her.
We've all dated her.
That's
How
what,
well?
With all.
you know what they say about dating a slut. The best thing about dating a slut is you get laid.
Uh-huh.
The worst thing about dating a slut is she gets laid with everybody.
This is true.
Boy. With all, here's it also, it means in addition to or all the same, just kind of like what Tony was saying. Nevertheless, used when adding something that contrasts with a previous comment. With all
Withal.
is an actual word. Yes.
What does it mean again?
In addition to. In addition to. With all. In addition to. All right. Let's see what this one says. Here you go. This sounds kind of dirty.
Incept.
Incept. It's a verb.
Is it like Inception?
Incept.
No.
No.
What
It has
about
nothing to do with that
intercept?
movie.
INCEPT. It's a verb.
Incept.
It's Latin in origin from the 16th century.
I can't get the word Inception out of my mind.
I know
Movie.
you can't. It's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough.
So
Incept.
I thought, though I incepted from university with a degree in philosophy, it was quite difficult to find a job that called for that field of study.
Huh. Could you read the sentence again?
I'll read a different sentence. Xander's plan is to incept with his business degree as
to
quickly as
join.
possible and
Or
begin
to-
working immediately.
Incept.
Like to agree or to join or something.
to graduate.
No. To graduate. That is it.
Incept.
Incept means to graduate from a university with an academic degree.
Well, you need
Incept.
one to figure that word out. I mean, it's figure outable.
It's figure outable. That is the
took me a
word
while.
of the freaking day, I'll tell you. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this one let's see. This one looks dirty. Let's see what it is.
Vibrissa.
Vibrissa. Vibrissa.
Vibrissa.
Did we do this one already?
No.
I don't think so.
Vibrissa.
This is
an
a
electric
noun.
toothbrush.
No. This is a noun, but it is from its Latin origin from the 17th century.
Vibrissa.
Device?
I'm sorry. What's that?
A sex device? A porn toy?
No, it is not.
Oh, damn it.
From the 17th century. I will. Oh my good.
You need some Mucinex?
I do.
In a sentence.
I'll use it in a sentence. Cats use their vibrissae to hunt, but also to sense the area around their faces.
Oh, they're whiskers. They're whiskers.
Yes, you guys are right. It is the long, stiff hairs growing around a mouth or elsewhere on the face of many mammals used as organs of touch or their whiskers. Yes, there it is.
They can
Vibrissa.
determine if they can get through a hole.
Exactly,
Their
vibrissae.
viscous.
VIBRISSAI. And there you go. All right. Yeah. Was that 3? I think that's 3. All right.
That was 3. I'm going to
And that'll do it.
more Mucinex.
You take some more Mucinex because it's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock. I'll mute my microphone and let Tony take over.
Yes, it's now time for Tony B. Recently, folks. With his ass-breaking news. His epic ass-breaking news, folks. Tony,
Okay.
take it away, buddy. You got it.
Greetings. Bob, I hope you feel better soon. Because he's taking Mucinex, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I am. I was fighting with the cap.
Well, that's new. Here we go.
All right.
I think. Still downloading.
Uh-oh, downloading. Ooh, downloading.
Well, that thing is spinning around. Oh, there it goes. There. Jesus God. It's going into spasms. Hold on. All right. That's my internet out here. What is this? Verizon?
Oh, man. Sounds like my internet here.
Comcast. I'm sorry. I guess they're all
Oh.
the same. Are they all the same?
I don't know.
There we are. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Ass Breaking News Show. But tonight, we're going to take it a little twisty. We're going to do the Grass Breaking News Show. Yeah, man. Hold on here. I got sound effects. If it'll download. You heard it. The grass-breaking news. President Biden is trying to get an initiative going with decriminalizing marijuana.
Ooh.
He's pardoning thousands of Americans convicted of simple possession of pot under federal law, as his administration takes dramatic steps towards decriminalization. They called it the drug, but it's actually an herb. As reported in the Orlando Sentinel, while I have always maintained is an herbal or homeopathic, nevertheless, this move addresses rogue charge practices that disproportionately impacted people of color. Biden's move also covers thousands convicted of crimes in the District of Columbia. He is calling other governors to do the same statewide. He also says his action will ease the consequences for people who have prior federal convictions for pot possession, who may be denied employment, housing, or educational opportunities as a result, which makes no sense if a person gets better. Shouldn't he or she be educated? You see, education is the thing that scares politicians the most. Speaking of most Americans and Americans
Merkins?
red and blue agree this practice of locking someone up for a flower is kind of ridiculous. A haunting record making free life for some quite painful. So it is with great thanks from this reporter for Biden, for all people of all presidents, Biden, the very author of the early 90s crimes bill, the very reason people are disproportionately put in jail, he's going to undo this? Now, my further commentary on Biden financially making good on a campaign, or finally making good on a campaign promise. Wait a minute. There are currently no one in federal prison for simple marijuana possession. So that move is no more. It's lying to posture because the midterms are coming up. And really fucked up ass-breaking news, Alex Jones is ordered to pay $960 million in so-called damages for saying words in a country founded on freedom of speech.
Alex Jones?
In a whole lot of bullshit news, the U.S. media is deliberately overselling us the need to be at war with Russia, which Ukraine will not win. Oh, damn it. I had something else here for that.
What?
Fucking hey. There we go. I think. Risking planetary annihilation. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Ass Breaking News Show. Now time to take you back to Northport. Steve? Bob?
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
fuck Alex Jones.
How goes it down there in Florida? Did you survive all of that shit?
Nope.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
You
yeah,
survived.
we're working
You
on it.
made it through.
We're
Well,
working
you're
on
finally
You got some days
on
off
the
of work.
air.
You're
Yes.
okay.
Well, we're working on it. We're working on it day by day. Trying to make
You'll
it
be all
through.
right.
Trying to make it through. And
But now, Steve, is the time to make the list of all the things during the hurricane that you said we should have done this, we should do that, we should do, I gotta do the same thing.
like what?
Like buy a camping stove so I have something to cook soup on.
Buy a generator
goes out.
so I have
Buy a
power.
generator, right?
Yeah, these things still
'cause
cost money, right?
Freaking hurricanes going on. I'm going, yeah, if I lose electricity, I'm gonna be eating some cold food.
You can go to Walmart and get a cooking stove for like what, $20?
Yeah. Exactly.
Have,
and why don't I? I don't know, because it's like
because you don't need it right
you
now.
don't think about it, right?
I get it.
All right. Well, as promised, let's go with Dr. Linda and a brand new. Actually, it was supposed to be played last week or the week before, 2 weeks ago, actually, but we had a hurricane. This is 2 weeks ago's Pooh Corner. Enjoy.
It's Pooh Corner with Dr. Linda.
Welcome to Pooh Corner. Today we feature Pooh of the Month, the Ring of Fire. It burns, burns, burns. Sometimes you sit down to do your business and a burning sensation rips through your anus. As each millimeter of poo passes through, the burning only gets more excruciating. It may feel as though someone is funneling hydrochloric acid through your sphincter, and you may scream out, "Why?" As you pray for the poo to end and the burning to dissipate, you think back on what you've done to deserve this agony. This phenomenon is sometimes termed Mexican hot ass or Indian hot ass, depending on which cuisine was responsible. Or could it have just been a one-chip challenge?
Learn something new each week with Dr. Linda in Pooh Corner.
She was going off on our one chip challenge, buddy.
It's known as Montezuma's Revenge. But no, I didn't have that. So there.
You didn't have that?
I didn't, because that's why I ate all that pasta.
Mm.
I
didn't have that either.
One chip
actually.
versus like the mountain of pasta I ate beforehand.
I didn't have that either.
Yeah, that was fun.
So I was kind of good. I was surprised.
Hello? Sorry.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I
Hey,
got cut
Tony.
off for a second.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. You didn't. Oh man, I'm sorry that you cut off.
I'm good.
Shit.
All's good.
Shit. All's good. Oh man. Yes. So there you go. That was Dr. Linda's Montezuma's Revenge. And wow. I gotta gotta love Dr. Linda. She's just good. She's good to us.
She knows too much about the subject at hand.
Yes, she does, and that's why she's a doctor at it. She's got her doctorate in poology, making up words. I think that's tonight. We're just going to make words up tonight. That's just
Dr. Linda.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Why don't we just go ahead and see what we got with some sound bites? How about that?
Okay.
We got some sound bites. These are storm bites because we had to go through this storm process. And so I quickly put together 10 songs dealing with storms. And let's see if you got them right. Tony, you should get a lot of these. You should be able to get these. So we'll see what happens.
Sick.
All right. Here's the first one, folks.
Oh, I just heard this on the radio today.
Any takers?
You got me on
I
that.
know it.
Okay. Well, hold on a second, Bob. Oh, Just Rose.
Ario?
Yes, it is. Absolutely
Out
correct.
in the storm out.
Yes, that's the original version with REO Speedwagon before David Cronin joined the band with his nasal voice. Kevin, I'm sorry, Kevin. What did I say, David? Kevin Cronin. Yes, before Kevin Cronin and his nasal voice, that was Riding the Storm Out. All right, here's the next one, folks. Aha.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming.
That's new music.
Yes, it is.
Or newish.
Yes, newish. It's about 5 years old.
Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
It's lightning and thunder, but I don't know that.
Rose gets it. Who is it? That is Thunder. And who is the band?
I have no idea. None whatsoever.
None?
They're nouveau riche.
That's Imagine Dragons, folks. Imagine Dragons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine Dragons. Yes, Rose got it. Bam. There you go. All right. Here's one that everyone should get.
They have newer music out.
They do have newer music out.
I might feature them.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they're a good band. They're one of the good guys. They're good guys out there. All right. Here's the next one.
That's the Scorpions.
I got it.
Is that
rock you like a hurricane?
Good job, Tony. Absolutely. It's a song everyone should know.
You could barely speak English.
Scorpions rocking you like a hurricane. That's
They
all you
went
need.
soft, man.
Well, that's because
Totally,
that dude, Rose gets a point for that too. Well, the guitar player, they quit. You're the only guy left in the band right now.
No, I'm not talking like now. I'm talking like mid '80s, like.
Well, after
like wussed out when hair
That was
metal.
Rainbow Scorpions were on City Island. I saw that. That was
yeah. Wow. Rainbow and Scorpions. Man.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
quite
cool.
a show.
That would have been quite a show.
Incredible, yes.
Now, if you get this next one, folks, I will be very happy because you are with Current Times. Let's give it up for this next person. Bob, that sounds horrible.
I'm sorry.
That sounds really bad. You need to take some more Robitussin
I
or
just
something.
did.
God.
I'll have a Ricola. Leave me alone.
Ricola. Yeah, I need it. I'm right with you, man. I'm right with you.
Yeah, it's the coughing episode.
Oh my God. Here you go. Here it is.
I wanna wake up with your way by my side, and I wanna think that
Is this Adele?
Nope.
you look good as you
Someone who
rise.
sounds like
I
Adele?
wanna turn
Yep.
to you, turn by your side, and
Is
I
that
wanna
Flea on the
think
bass?
But it's not Flea on the bass.
not to say
Sometimes I feel
Let
like
me
I don't have
face.
a partner. Sometimes I feel
No, it's
sound and furious.
not.
Let me face
I don't know, man.
hurricanes.
All right. Any other
I-
takers?
I have no idea.
That was Dido. D-I-D-O.
Dido.
Dido, whatever.
Dido.
Dido. Is that how
Yeah,
she
she
pronounces
sounds
it?
exactly like Adele.
She does sound exactly.
Dee-di-dee-di-do.
And that was Hurricanes paying tribute to the last 2 weeks of our dilemmas. All right. Keeping things going. Dido. Why couldn't I say Dido? I said Dido. All right, here you go.
Oh, who the hell was he?
Yeah. It's a religious group.
Jars
of Clay. Yeah.
They said a
I had
religious
that.
group. I'm like, it's not Striper.
I like them.
All right, what's the name of the song?
Lift me up. I don't know.
Something about rising water.
It is about rising water.
Again. They had a lot of stop in their song.
They did. They did.
It was very cool.
So, what is the name of the song?
It's not Lift Me Up.
It is not Lift Me Up. Sorry.
Okay.
It is not.
It's not I'm weak and I'm falling.
Nope. And it's not. It's about rising waters, like Bob said. But what is the name of the song?
I'm weak and I'm drowning.
Yeah, exactly. What is it? What did we have to sustain after the storm?
The flood.
Boom. The song's called Flood, folks. There you go. All right. Flood.
Oh, I was looking for it in the lyrics and it wasn't there.
Oh, it was there, but it wasn't in that part of the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, here's the next one. Here you go.
Red Hot Chili Pepper.
All right, who don't like the Chili Peppers? Exactly. Sing that, Tony. Sing it.
He was always really weird. Like the early stuff was some wild stuff.
Yeah, well, this is from their double album Stadium Arcadium, going back to 2006.
Oh, okay.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. What is the name of the song?
No clue.
Ooh.
I don't know.
All right, folks. That is Storm in a Teacup. There you go. Okay. There you go. Storm in a Teacup.
Okay.
Keeping things moving. There you go.
Super Trail. Sorry.
You got it, Tony. But what is the name of the song?
Oh, God. Here we go again.
The Rain Song.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is it the Rain Song?
No, that's Led Zeppelin.
I thought it was the song that had the same name.
No.
Oh, what is it? Oh, you're going to say it, I'm going to be like, oh, shit.
Rose got it.
It's raining.
It's raining again.
See,
Not the Rain
I
Song.
was close.
The Rain Song that's Led Zeppelin.
It's Led Zeppelin.
It's raining again.
Yes, sing it, Tony.
The lyrics. I know the melody.
You know that one line from the song.
I keep repeating it over and over.
It's raining again. All right, here's the next one.
No walls can keep me protected. No
Bob, you sound horrible.
nothing in between me and the
I muted the worst of that.
And you can't save me now. I'm in the grip of a hurricane. I'm gonna blow myself away. I'm rolling on. I'm gonna drink myself to death. And in the crowd, I see you with someone else. I brace myself.
Is it Florence and the Machine? I'm listening to this going, gee, you know, I like this. And then, yeah, that was funny. I have no idea what the song is, but I was just thinking, you know, this is pretty good. It turns out it's Florence and the Machine.
Yes.
Pretty good.
I really
like them.
dig Florence and the Machine.
Yeah, they do some great stuff.
They have some excellent stuff.
I featured them one week.
You did, and that's how I found out about Florence and the Machine.
Oh, that's a very deep hold of mine.
Really?
There's a lot of really good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you know the name of that song?
No, not at all.
It's What I Wish I Was when it was happening. It's Hurricane Drunk. Hurricane Drunk. Bob, you're getting worse. Bob, you're getting worse as the show's going on.
Hang on. Try not to choke on a cough.
Holy hell. You're getting worse.
I've been like this all day.
Oh my God. Tony, do something with him.
I'll drive right down there.
I only had that one bottle of nasty stale wine.
It's that Mucinex. It sucks, Rose says.
It sucks. I agree. I'm never buying this shit again.
Tony, he bought Mucinex for a 6-ounce
bottle. $14.
$14 for 6 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not cheap. And you can tell how good it works.
I think I've spent up to $18.99 on it or something.
Really?
Yeah.
But I was at the drugstore. It was convenient.
See, Mucinex always worked for me when it breaks up in my chest. But, man. Well, it's breaking it up because you sound horrible. Now you need something to get it out. So you got to cough that crap out. So, but,
Actually,
man.
I'm doing much better than I was the last couple of days.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Jeez.
At least
all right.
that.
We got 2 left. 2 left. Okay. Here is the next one. Hopefully you get this one.
Your pastimes consisted of the strange and twisted and deranged, and I love that little.
I don't know, but I like it.
Sounds like David Bowie.
And how you like to aggravate the ice cream man on rainy afternoons.
I don't like this. What is it?
It was on its way to meet you, thinking of excuses to postpone. You never looked like yourself from the side, but your profile could not hide the fact you knew I was approaching your throne.
All right.
I don't know, man, but
that song kicks ass, don't it?
That was cool.
I like it.
Took you on a little bit of a ride, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A roller coaster.
Yes, absolutely. This band does that. You have any idea who the band is?
Death Cab for Cutie.
Nope. I think we lost Bob. But
God damn it. I'm sorry. I have no idea.
That, folks, was a song called Crying Lightning by the Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, wow.
Arctic Monkeys. I've heard of them.
Oh, no? They have a couple good CDs. Oh, you have? Good. They have a couple good CDs out there. Rose says Bob needs some hot tea.
I need some hot loving.
No one's going to love you with that cough, Bob. Sorry.
You didn't even mention the pink. You didn't even mention the pink eye.
Bob needs rose hips. No pun intended. And flavonoids.
Wow.
Cannabinoids? Yeah.
Now, I left a lot of hot tea or tea bags and honey at your house, Bob, so you should know where all that is.
I didn't. Well, no, because you and Alice cleaned everything. I don't know where shit is. I can't find nothing.
Bobby, you entered the live studio. Welcome to the live studio, Bobby. Good job, man. You not only are you on the show, you just entered the live studio. Welcome to the show.
I'm confused.
Yes. So anyway, you should have it. It's honey should be right where all your stuff is, and there shouldn't that didn't move.
Listen, Tony. while Steve and Alice were here in refuge, the thing is, I don't have a television. So, I do all of my entertainment is streamed over the internet. So while I was at work, they were stuck here with no television. So they decided to clean my apartment, and I thank them for that. I really do. You guys are going to get a steak dinner out of me. For sure.
Nice.
At the very least, because what you guys done here was a Herculean effort, and oh my God, I can't thank you enough. But Steve took the pie pans down from the top shelf and put them on the first shelf, and then put the wine glasses on the top shelf. Now, how often, Steve, do you think the ratio is to me drinking wine or baking pies?
Maybe they were internalizing something.
Yeah, you need to bake us more pies and stop getting drunk. I'm gonna change all that stuff around. I'm gonna put all those glasses, all your little beer glasses that you left here, all the little tiny ones. I'm
7 ounces
out. Yeah, I'm gonna clean all that stuff out and put all the other smaller glasses in that space, and then put all the wine and cocktail glasses.
There you go
on the top shelf. And
there you go.
That'll free up that other cabinet, and then put the pie plans back on the top shelf where I never need to reach them in case I need to. It's Thanksgiving time, and you ask me to make a pie.
There you go.
Which pretty much means I just bought myself into that, didn't I, Steve?
You did. You just
I did. I walked right into it. It's I guess you're gonna fucking do it now, aren't you?
And you did it while on medication. And you did it live on.
I walked right into that one. I guess I signed up, and now I got a baked pies for Thanksgiving.
That is it. You have just announced what you were about to do, and you did it all on your own. I had not coaxed you in any way, shape, or form. And here is the very last song for Sound Bites. Here you go.
Sound Bites.
Bring back that sunny day.
I should know that.
Sunny day.
Nope, but it's very close to Sunny Day. As a matter of fact, our previous president made this song more famous than ever.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Windy and cold, and I stand alone in the rain, calling your name.
What was her name?
Windy.
No.
Not everyone knows it's Windy.
That's not. That's a different band.
It's a different song.
Yeah. What did our former president yell
Stormy.
out? Stormy. Not Sunny Day. That was a different porn star. But Stormy is that name. And who is the band that did Stormy? This is one of the songs that I had to learn. I had to learn this song.
I don't know. Gary Puckett and the Union Gap.
No. Nope. This is one of those studio bands from the early mid-'60s.
A corporate band.
Yeah, it was the band that would play all the different things, and they would just call themselves the Classics 4, folks. The Classics 4 is the name of that band. And that, folks, will conclude tonight's Stormy Soundbites. Oh, my goodness. Craziness. Absolute craziness. I'll tell you. Oh, wow. But Rose was right on it. She got a bunch of them. Chili Peppers, the Rain It Again.
She wins this week's imaginary prizes.
She wins this. She got Scorpions, Imagine Dragons, Thunder. She got the whole freaking thing.
Wow. Imagine Dragon.
Yes. And just imagine. Yes. All right. Amazing stuff, folks. And I'm so sorry that Bob, you feel this way. You're just.
I feel fine. It's just I just have some cough.
You definitely do have some cough. Yeah, that's amazing.
You don't sound like you're on your deathbed.
Not on my deathbed.
No.
Good.
No. Yes, Rose gets all the imaginary prizes. Yes, tonight
all
she
that we can
definitely
afford.
Does. All that we can afford right now. That's pretty much it. And we got stickers. Yes, I'll give her a sticker.
We'll have to get your dress off air.
GP Man 45, welcome to the live studio. You just missed sound bites because it was storm bites tonight, dealing with the hurricane that we have just recently gone through.
I hope that Rose made it through the hurricane okay.
Rose made it through. She's got a lot of issues that she's got to deal with her water supply.
Oh wow!
So, GP Man, yes, we're all okay. We're just recuperating from the storm.
I told, get out of there.
Get out of there.
You can't get out if like 3 days before the hurricane even like thinks about coming to Florida, everybody fills up their car and buys all the gas.
That's it.
All right.
And it's gone. So even if you wanted to go,
it's
even
like,
if you wanted to leave, you couldn't get the gas to get the hell out.
I think I have 90 miles of range on my car.
Yeah.
It's like,
and of course,
you have to get a storage tank.
I got a storage tank. And it was, you know what? Holy shit. I didn't even check out my storage tank. Shit.
Gas can?
No, my storage facility where I have all the Misplaced Comedy Group stuff. I'm pretty sure that was underwater. And my drum kits and all of my.
You have one of those.
I have a I do. I have a drum.
You better go check that out.
I better go check. Oh shit! Thanks for reminding me there. Oh my god!
I wondered what happened to all that crap in your garage.
Yikes! Is right, Rose. Oh man. Drum kits. I have my amplifiers, my speakers, massive speakers, my big ass speakers. Shit.
Yeah, you better check that out.
Oh man, we're talking. Yeah, the big big concert speakers, as big as the ones in your garage, Bob. Shit. I should just put all my speakers in your garage.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got speakers that I received from the roadie from Greg Allman's roadie for one of our early shows, and they're in Bob's garage right now.
Minus put them up for bid right now.
Minus the actual speakers because we used them for Bob's band.
Empty shells.
Years ago.
We'll start bidding at 5,000.
Yes, exactly. We can bid for them right here.
No, maybe if it had Allman Brothers spray painted on the side, they might be worth that. But they don't, and just really heavy, empty cabinets that are too heavy to even put in my little hatchback.
Oh my God, they're massive.
I can't move them.
I moved them one at a time in my Toyota Corolla.
You kind of rock them back and forth.
Yeah,
horrible.
Oh my God! But these speakers in the thing were the ones we used for.
Well, be sure you go and check that out.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Sons of bitches.
Yeah.
All right.
Tonight, it's probably too late.
Well, yeah. All right. Let's keep things moving. Since we're talking about shit that's happened in Florida, let's go with our favorite Florida man.
Ooh, I'm going round the Everglades, going round the Everglades, going round the Everglades, and my friends today. Oh yeah, we're hanging around on the Everglades on this wind-fanned hovercraft with a bear.
All right, we're going to play some Florida Man. If you haven't already guessed it, I'm going to read you 2 headlines. You have to decide which headline is actually real. And I have some here that I'm not quite sure if I read already or not. So if I read it already, you let me know.
I'm sure I've forgotten.
if you've forgotten. Chris Wilson, welcome to the show. We're in the middle of Florida Man. All right, here is the first one. If I've already done this before, let me know and I'll move on. The urine balloon bandits launch atomic urine attack on Florida campus.
I don't remember that.
Okay, good. Here's the second one. Florida woman claims cat pee helps with her complexion. Which one is it?
Oh, my God.
The atomic urine attack or cat pee helps with her complexion? You decide.
Complexion.
Ooh, Rose says cat pee.
I don't want to agree.
GP Man says cat pee.
I'm going to agree.
With the cat pee?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What about you, Tom?
I guess I'll go with the P.
Oh, you are all wrong. Oh, my God. Oh, GP Man says, I drink my own pee. Wrong. Keto diet. Oh, my God.
It's modern recycling.
No.
Okay. Oh, all right, folks. Here it is. Here's the story. Urine balloon bandits launch atomic urine attack on Florida campuses. Oh boy, holy smokes! This actually
Back in Pennsylvania,
happened.
they just call it trucker bombs.
Trucker bombs, exactly. All right. Are there urine balloon bandits on the loose on the campus of Florida University? Well, yes, they are. Urine balloons are like water balloons, but they're filled with urine, not water. And some people think it's fun to throw them at people. But the police at the University of Florida are investigating 3 recent urine balloon attacks. The urine balloons, of course, are like water balloons, but they're filled with urine instead of water. And twice last month, students have reported drive-by urine balloon attacks. And one last month, 2 chicks reported an atomic urine attack. Now, you might think it's kind of gross, and some people might think it's funny because, well, it's just immature. Maybe I'm immature, but what is an atomic urine attack? Well, folks, let me tell you. 2 weeks ago, a 19 and 20-year-old girl said that they were walking home from class, a late night class, when a golden sedan pulled up and 2 guys in ski masks jumped out, each with a 5-gallon bucket full of pee, and then doused each girl with the 5-gallon buckets of pee, then jumped in the car and sped off. Cops say they are taking this very seriously, and most likely the same 2 guys are responsible for the urine balloon attacks as well as the atomic urine attack. It most likely took the guys at least a full week to fill 2 entire 5-gallon buckets of pee. Oh,
it's urine fetish hazing.
Urine fetish hazing.
But they drove around with open buckets of urine in their car.
Your hazing adventure.
GP Man says wet work is a modern business.
Wow.
So yes, folks, the urine balloon bandits are on the loose right here and right now at Florida University. Police are looking for them right now.
What is wrong with these fucking
I don't know. And they're making words up and shit. All right, here's the next one.
Tide Pods.
Oh my God.
It was
here we go.
Reason is what it was.
That's what it was.
Pee your pants challenge.
Pee your pants challenge. Oh, here we go. Florida man arrested for disguising cult compound as a trailer park.
It's every trailer park around here.
Pretty much. Florida man found driving around with a traffic sign embedded in his skull.
Ouch.
I was thinking like car, the grill, windshield.
No,
skull.
It was in his skull.
Wow.
All right, so is it the traffic sign in the skull, or is it disguising a cult compound as a trailer park? You decide, folks. You decide.
I'm going to go with the trailer park because it sounds like a good thing to watch on Netflix because I'll watch it.
Chris Wilson.
I watch all of those cult documentaries on Netflix.
Is it Chris Wilson agrees with you as well as Rose? Thanks for liking the show, Chris. We love you. That's awesome. Tony, what do you think, buddy?
What was the second one again?
The guy was driving around with a traffic sign embedded in his skull.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
You like that
I'll try
one?
that one.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did because you got that right. The other guys are
Shut up! How do you? What? How is it? Come on.
Well, folks, the Florida Highway Patrol officers pulled over an erratically swerving gray Camaro yesterday outside of St. Augustine. They figured they'd have a standard DUI on their hands. But the driver was 63-year-old Leslie Richard Newton. Oh, my goodness, a three-person name. Had in fact,
person.
I know, had in fact been boozing and driving. The Florida Highway Patrol says, but that's not the main reason he was having trouble staying in his lane. It's not entirely clear what the signage ended up in, how the signage ended up in Newton's head, but he rammed into a sign earlier in the evening on eastbound State Road 16 outside of St. Augustine. Photos of his Camaro show the front headlight bashed in and some window damage. Apparently, Newton hit the sign hard enough for a chunk of it to fly into his cranium. Despite the grievous injuries, Newton kept driving, turning north on the US 1, where the Florida Highway Patrol eventually pulled him over, and they noticed the gruesome head wound. He was taken to a hospital in Nashville where his injuries were deemed life-threatening, according to Fox 30.
What do you think?
Yeah, right. Riptide has called the Florida Highway Patrol in St. Johns County to get more details on Newton's case. But, well, that's, as far as they know, that's all that happened. He was taken to the hospital and no other things. They do believe alcohol was definitely the factor. It's a good thing they didn't pull out. Rose says that is true. Yeah, that's just
God.
Yeah.
I wonder what the sign said though. You know?
I don't know.
Do not enter.
Oh my gosh.
Go home.
Slippery when wet. I don't know. Oh my goodness.
That's a fucking head wound and you just keep driving.
Oh my goodness. Slow merge.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I mean,
all right.
I don't know if that says more about Florida man or Florida drivers.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
You know, they could take a fucking sign embedded in their head and not have it phase them.
Oh my God.
Proves there's nothing there.
Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Here's the last one, folks. Oh my goodness. Florida woman goes on food strike until Pluto is declared a planet again.
Oh, that'll show him.
That'll show him. Absolutely.
Darn tootin'.
Florida man pulls a gun on his girlfriend who broke his bong.
Yes. That one. That one.
So is it the Florida woman goes on food strike until Pluto is declared a planet again?
No.
Or the Florida man who pulled his gun on his girlfriend because she broke his bong?
Right.
Yes, I agree with that.
You broke my bong and I wanted to get wasted.
No fair.
Now you're going to get wasted for real.
It sounds like a bad movie promo. You could get wasted for real. Dun, dun,
you
dun.
broke my bong.
It was bad raisin is what it was.
Well, everyone says number 2, so there you go. It is right. Florida man did pull a gun on his girlfriend because she broke his bong. Nothing instantly harsh as chill vibes like breaking a bong, but it's not something worth going to jail over.
Spilled the water.
No way, man.
I know, right?
It's like, oh
Brandon
man, you spilled the water. Now we can clean it up. It stinks.
Brandon Shevik, a 20-year-old resident of Gainesville, Florida, was arrested last week after he got into a violent argument with his girlfriend and then pulled a gun on her after she broke his beloved bong. Shevik,
Brandon.
Shevik lived with his girlfriend for the past 6 months, but after his girlfriend broke his bong, he grabbed his gun and pointed it at her. It was a semi-automatic .22 caliber pistol with an altered serial number. Of course. And she later told the police that she thought she was going to die, of course. While holding the gun, Shvivik hit the victim so hard that she fell to the ground and then got on top of her, pushed his arms into the back of her neck, and then flipped her over to choke her. The girlfriend was able to escape and showed up at the lobby of the local sheriff's office with bruises and scratches all over her body. Police later arrived at the apartment. He also had scratches obtained by the woman trying to defend herself, but told police that he got them while goofing off with a friend. He also denied the allegations and said his girlfriend tried to trap him in the apartment and may have injured her while trying to escape. Man, there's these drugs, man. Drugs. That's drugs.
Got any?
Just don't. He let deputies search the apartment but couldn't find the gun, but they did find bullets along with drug paraphernalia, and he was charged with domestic battery, strangulation, aggravated assault, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Incidentally, Shevik is Facebook profile. Oh, it's a default picture. Okay. He's also a group of I'm proud to say I don't smoke weed on Facebook, which is a group he joined in 2010.
Well, then you're an idiot.
Everyone that liked this group before is now a weed smoker, pretty much. So there you go. Wow.
Take that.
Contradictions. People.
Pot smoke or whatever.
That's it. GP Man, thanks for liking the show. Thank you very much. And that, folks, will do it for Florida Man. Thank you for tuning in for that. Yes.
Ooh, I'm going round the Everglades, going round the Everglades, going round the Everglades.
And my friend today. Oh, yeah.
We're hanging around on the Everglades.
On this wind-fanned hovercraft.
With a bat.
Did I tell you that I'm doing this entire show with only one ear?
Yes, you did tell us that earlier in the show. Because I was paying attention.
I didn't hear it. That was my bad ear.
I didn't hear it either.
You raked my eye.
Ah, man. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you. Whew. Yes.
An earache.
How would you like a butt ache? Oh, man. We've done a lot of stuff today.
I was thinking of situation comedy like that with Monty Python and stuff like that.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Jeez, I don't know. I just don't know.
I do.
You do?
Well,
I
Steve,
have an
if
idea.
You don't know, everything has figure out ability.
You just got to figure it out.
Wait.
You
got
to figure out
wait
ability.
a little bit. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. See, Tony said it correctly. Mm-hmm. Figure it out. You'll figure it out. It's not figure out a bowl.
You know what I'd like to figure out?
What's that?
I'd like to figure out if we're going to do some Dutchified English now.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Are we doing that now? Are we doing that? Are we doing Dutchified English now?
Is it time to do the game?
Is it time to do that?
The last 10 minutes of the game, and I'm ready.
We got about 9 minutes there now. Why not? Why not do it? There.
I think I have a match game sound effects.
Do ya?
Hold on, it'll only take a second.
Well, there you go. All right, then let's do it now. Once
it
comes on.
Come on now, I can't wait around all day.
It's very slow.
It's slow. Okay. Slow. Oh, holy smokes.
Oh, my gosh. The wheels are spinning. For the love of God.
Oh no. I hate when that happens there now once. You know, that happened. That happened when I was trying to put the show on the air there once. It was spinning there. It was just spinning.
I'm telling you can't count on anything these days.
I know.
Oh,
We were trying to go on at 7 o'clock, and it was like 702, and I was like,
no wonder the
spinning there.
Amish use horses.
Controversial social media
Oh
film
God!
into
Oh
California.
God! Oh God!
Oh no, what's going on? It's
Sorry
controversial.
about that.
Controversial.
Oh no,
Well,
you don't want
there's that Alex Jones. He can shut the fuck up now, can't he?
Oh yeah, he can now.
Oh, you know it.
But he won't because he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's talking about lies and stuff that happened at the shooting.
I don't know what the hell kind of person can do something like that, but you know,
I don't know. He was making stuff up there now. Once.
he needs his head examined.
Oh no.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
It's the gay frogs got to him.
The gay frogs.
They told him he had gay frogs.
Right. That's what happened to that guy.
Is that what happened
Turn
to him?
the frogs gay.
The damn laser beams. Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh.
Match game.
Oh no, you got it there now.
Actually, Tony, when we were watching some of the match game last
We
week,
were.
when
We were
Oh, you
watching
were?
match game. Yeah, we were watching it. And we're like,
Which year?
oh, I don't know.
I think it was
75?
75, yeah.
75,
Oh.
match game 70. Yeah,
Well,
we were
then
watching
maybe,
it on.
maybe you'll know some of this.
Okay.
Oh, I also. Yeah, because. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Get ready to match the stars, David Grabo and Bob David. I'm your host, Gene Asper. Now let's get the match game PA Dutch 2022. Okay.
All
Let
righty
me turn
now.
it on. Get the organ to turn on. There we go.
Turn down the music once.
All
I
right
love it.
now.
Now, what do we got to do here now?
Where are my spectacles?
Oh, no, you got to get your glasses there now, Gene Asper.
I think they call them spectacles. The Dutch.
The Dutch say they call
If
them.
you can't find them, check the top of your head.
There you go. Is there up there now?
Whoops.
There you go.
Okay, so
All
here we
right.
go.
Okay.
Dr. Pullum Padillas, the dentist, is really kooky.
Better
He's
than a
kooky.
proctologist.
How kooky is
When-
it?
How
there?
kooky is
When
it?
you go to him for a checkup, don't bother open up your mouth. He says he'll check your teeth by looking in your blank.
In your butt.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
call that the number one answer, but they didn't say that.
They didn't say that. They go through your.
Bend over and say ah.
They go through
We're going to
your.
give that the number two answer because there was only one answer.
There was only one answer.
There was only one answer.
Oh, I don't know. That's
Well,
tough, eh?
instead of looking in your mouth, where else could he look? He could look
Through your-
In your nose,
Your
Through your nose?
Your nose.
your nostrils.
in your, also in your, what
Ears?
other holes in your head?
Your ears.
Ears. That's right. Number one answer. Yeah.
Your ears.
I think they said ear when they meant their butt. That was their
I
code.
do agree.
Their code. They kind of went ear, but they were like, "Oh yeah, we know." What
Oh,
you're
we'll
talking
give
about.
it. Everybody gets a point for that one. That was a good one.
They were talking about the butt.
Yep, there's a euphemism.
Is that now? Is that
Yeah.
a euphemism there? Now, there you go. That's a
Euphemism.
big word there
Eups.
for you, there, Bob.
I know.
That's a big.
I made it up. Like I
Just like
had
small-
figure out ability.
I figure out ability there now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you know it.
And that
Well,
person
no.
there was a number one set an author making the words up like that in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're good.
Now I want to read her books to see what other words don't make sense.
Wow, all of them.
Not a one.
Yeah. All right, there, Tony. What's he got there? Oh,
Well, now William is to be a judge at the big dog show, but he lost the job when they found out he had blank.
Puppies. No.
kitty cats.
He
No.
was a judge at the big dog show.
Big dog show.
He lost the
Judge?
job when they found out he had
They found out he had.
fleas.
Please, number one answer.
Oh, that was
Number one
that was
answer.
that was a tricky. That was a
number
good one.
2 was rabies.
Oh,
Rabies.
no.
Oh, no, that ain't.
That ain't good, no. That's not good.
So Lorenzo said to
Lorenzo.
his psychiatrist, I've never been so humiliated, Doc, in my entire life. This morning, I was blanked out of my clown school.
Laughed.
Laughed was number 3. It should be number 1.
Right there now.
No.
You were
Yeah.
booted.
No,
You were booted. You were kicked out.
Like booed was number
Boo.
4.
Ooh.
What else could you get? You could get
honked. Yeah, honk, honk, honk.
Honked? No.
No.
I don't know.
He got kicked out of the clown
Yeah, I said booted with a big foot.
Well, there were several of those. That came in number 4. Booted. And kicked came in number 1. So you... Well, two. And drummed was another one.
I don't know.
They got drummed out.
What was number 1?
Kicked out.
You got kicked out. Well, you said booted.
Booted, so you got number 1 too.
Okay.
Nah, we're gotta do our Super PA Dutch match, Ron.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Here we go now.
Super PA Dutch now.
Just 2 words. It says going blank.
Postal.
Postal. Damn, that's a good one. But no, that wasn't any choices.
Going nuts.
Going crazy, yeah.
Nuts.
Nuts.
No, they didn't
Going
have that
crazy.
one.
They didn't have going crazy.
No.
Going viral.
No,
that's more modern.
That's more modern there now. So you got
75.
Going south.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
Going soft.
Going soft. Going soft.
Going south. That's a good one, but no, that's not in there either.
What the hell's wrong with these people?
Richard Dawson said, going, gone.
Gone.
No, that ain't good.
Going
Going dawn.
ballistic. Going ballistic.
Going
Chris
dawn.
Wilson says going ballistic.
Ballistic is good too. Where were these people in 1975?
I don't know.
Going steady
Going
was
steady.
the number 1 answer.
Going steady.
Going steady.
No one goes
Number, number 3 was going my way.
Going my way. No.
Yeah.
What about going dawn?
That's good.
Going dawn.
Going to hell is another one.
Going down to hell.
Going down the hell.
Going to
I
F
am if I keep
yourself.
this game up.
You could go all over the place with this thing now.
Oh, yeah, you could stretch it all out.
Yeah, you could.
Nah.
Yeah,
I
they're
like
all better
stretching it
answers
out.
than what they gave.
The other one is a strange one. It's another 2-word thing.
Oh, here we
There's
go.
only one answer.
Oh, here we go.
It's Forrest blank.
Gump. Yeah.
Forrest Gump. That's great, but that's modern.
Oh, no. You got to go before
Forest
Gump.
fire.
Forest
Fire's
fire.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding.
Forest fire. There it is.
The show.
All right, there. That was awesome
No,
there down
no.
there once.
Holy Hannah. How
Oh,
are you doing that stuff?
I don't know.
I don't know.
To watch this show. Ha! No, I don't know.
Oh my goodness gracious, that was great there, Tony.
Why, that was so dodgy.
That was awesome.
Now, Steve, you know your Mandela effects, right?
My Mandela effects, yes.
Is it Smokey the Bear or Smokey Bear?
Smokey.
Oh, I said Smokey the Bear. Growing up. But
Smokey the Bear?
Smokey the Bear.
Or is it Smokey Bear? Oh, you're breaking up, Captain.
Oh, God.
You're breaking up.
Am I breaking up? Oh no.
You were
You,
for
you
a
did
second
for a
there.
second.
Oh no.
Had
Oh,
a
no.
scary moment. I was scared.
Oh no. It could happen. It could happen any minute.
We reached the 9:02 moment.
Oh no.
We could go off at any time.
We could. We could go off at any moment.
We'll leave you with Death Cab for Cutie.
Okay.
It's Here to Forever.
Oh.
Here to Forever.
Thank you, Tony.
You bet.
Death Cab for Cutie.
It's got a very 80s feel to it, though.
They look a little older.
It's like this could be in a John Hughes movie. That's very uplifting.
Well, that's what you're listening to. You're listening to Death Cab for Cutie right now on the Potluck Podcast. Compliments of Mr. Tony B. recently, formerly Gene Aspern, as we played Dutchy match game. And Bob Dammett's with us tonight.
Yes.
Getting over his
Coughing
illness.
all the way through.
He's recovering.
Tonight's This or That, folks, is Mucinex or Robitussin. You let us know.
Apparently, I need both.
Apparently, Bob needs
Just
more.
mix them together.
Yeah.
And Just Rose definitely agrees with you, as this could be in a John Hughes movie. Absolutely. And but thank you for listening to the show tonight. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight as we are trying to get over this Hurricane Ian and the ramifications of the wind and the flooding and the power outages, and it's just
Pretty wild.
It's very hard, but we're all getting through it slowly. And we want to thank everybody for your thoughts and prayers on our end here. And you can always get in touch with us through our email at potluckbrothers@yahoo.com. And thank you so much for all your messages from that. Be aware that Tony B recently has the scariest. What is it called again, Tony? It's the scariest.
It's the scariest story I've ever told, is the way I explain it. But
Yes.
I think it got hyped up as the scariest story ever, or whatever.
I don't know.
But
So,
that's cool. I liked it. That was fun.
the scariest story Tony's ever told
Yeah.
will be broadcast here on the Potluck. If you subscribe, you will get notification of it arriving next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend, just in time for Halloween. And again, thanks again for tuning in tonight on the Potluck Podcast as we're going through all of our different things. We had a lot of fun tonight. Bob's
did.
getting over his sickness. I guess he muted himself because he was gagging.
No, I just pushed your microphone out of the way.
Well, I hope you're feeling better, Bob.
Yes, Bob.
I'm feeling fine. It's just coughing.
Uh,
Just some chest congestion. It's okay. I'll be all right.
okay.
Well, that's good.
But yes. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure to tune in next Wednesday as we have more fun playing all kinds of games and trivia. And
Hopefully by 7 p.m. again, but we'll see.
yes,
We'll see
Yes.
what's up.
We'll see what's happening. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks again. Good night. Oh, well, that was not the right one. Oh, my buttons are all mixed up. I'm having
Good
a
night.
rough
Take
time.
2
I'm
and
having
action.
Here we go. Good night. Oh, my
This
goodness.
has been another Potluck Podcast. We want to thank everyone who joined us for tonight's show. Make sure to check us out each week for all the games, trivia, fun facts, and happenings going on within our lives as well as yours. This has been an MCG production.
If you've liked these podcasts, now's your chance to listen to the original podcast, Volume 1, now available through the Misplaced Comedy Group site and every online music store. Yes, before podcasting was popular, the MCG were the first comedy troupe to ever use this technology, and now they're being released onto CD. Now you can hear for yourself why the MCG won production awards from 2005 until now on the original podcast, Volume 1, featuring the first two 30-minute podcasts ever produced by the MCG in their original format. So click away and get yours today.
Ooh, Bobby in a Speedo. Oh, you look so sexy.